49er faithful, preseason game number 1. And are you guys ready? Are you guys excited? I know I'm excited. So let's get ready to talk about it here on the 49er Street Squad. All right, let's do it. Welcome, 49er faithful. It's your boy, Doug Williams, a.k.a. Chili Will. Yeah, you know I'm excited because, man, tomorrow is the day we're going to see our boys play. Trey Lance and everybody. Woo, I can't believe the day is here already. I mean, I'm so excited, knowing that the game is tomorrow, and I will be going to the game tomorrow, so I'm even more excited, Me and Nine the Glow, we're going to be hitting it. Oh, man, it's going to be great. So excited about seeing Trey Lance and everybody, and oh man, my heart, man, Dave, I'm trembling, man. I'm like,
I know.
I'm like trembling with excitement, But I got my boy David here from the 49 Street Squad,
Let's go.
And also we should have Jonathan coming in on real soon. But David, tell me, are you excited?
Oh yeah, I didn't even realize the game was tomorrow. Freaking, oh man, all the training camp talking, so.
Yeah, but well, you working and everything else probably going on, and it just kind of creeped up on us, I remember I don't know, beginning of June when I saw the date on the schedule, like August 14th, first preseason. It seemed so far away, and now it's tomorrow. It's tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait. Finally going to see Trey Lance, man. Finally going to see Trey.
Oh boy.
Oh man, I see you lost for words, David, because you're excited too, just like I am.
Yeah.
Oh man, but yeah, let's get this thing started, man. There's so much to talk about. Since we were on Monday, me and you, and we covered a lot of things, and from the past week at training camp, and of course, since Tuesday till now, there's been a lot of happenings going on. Been following up on the news from everybody like Matt Mayoko and just all the news guys that cover the Niners that firsthand and stuff. So I thought I'd go ahead just to take the little time and cover that while waiting on the man, the coach, Jonathan, to come on, right? So one of the most interesting things that was happening in the news with the 49ers on Tuesday, apparently the news on Jalen Hurd, he didn't practice on Tuesday, and they were saying there was some kind of rumor that he might have some kind of knee issue, so it wasn't looking good. And it seemed like a lot of people were, I won't say a lot of people, let's just say the staff, coaching staff of the San Francisco 49ers, weren't too pleased. My boy Wes, which is the player administrator, he came out and had a few words to say about him and stuff, which I think I have written in my notes, which I'll probably touch on a little bit later. But, and even Coach Kyle, he came out and, he just was basically, in so many words, it was like, hey, not looking good for a boy Hurd because hasn't been able to get on the field and produce. And so what was interesting, the next day, lo and behold, who do you see out there on the field, out there hustling, getting his hustle on,
He had a good
Jalen
practice.
Hurd. Yeah, he's back to practice, and he's out there doing his thing, so I guess it just took them guys to kind of just in so many words kind of put it out there that, hey, Jalen, man, you better get out of this rut or whatever you're going through, and you need to get out there and start doing the thing, because time's running out. We're already into the first preseason game tomorrow, and haven't really even seen him out there. And I guess also I was going to touch on is the fact that he's not even going to play on Saturday. I think he's sitting that game out.
Yeah.
So it'll be him, and I think I think D Ford, but I'll look at my notes. A little more on
Ford,
that later.
Bosa, Ford and
Ford and
Bosa aren't
Bosa.
playing. Yeah, they're out too.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
All right. All right. Yeah. So yeah, I know a few of the guys they're not going to be in the starting out in the game on Saturday, which is fine. Because Bosa coming back from the ACL, D Ford, he was kind of nursing that, the sore back.
Mhm.
So you don't want to put those guys through too much on the first day. I mean, it's not really needed. Training camp is all about getting a look at all the new talent
Yeah,
and new rookies, coming in, trying to get a job, trying to fill in that whole employment, in or position. And, we don't need to risk those guys to any more injury.
yeah.
So we got to make sure we play it safe. Play it safe with them guys. All right. All right. Let's see. Also, let's see. Emmanuel Mosley. He is now back in training camp, and reports that he is looking really good. Matter of fact, looking fantastic. He's been making a lot of good plays, according to a lot of the intel of 49er press. Inside the practices, and that's always good to hear because I forgot why. Oh, that's right. He came back from the COVID.
Yeah,
Right?
he was on the COVID list. Yeah.
He's on a COVID protocol. Now he is back at practice. Looked like he's doing really good.
Mhm.
I did see there was a lot of talk about how he was, putting on some good moves and so in practice, and playing good, playing his position really well. So I'm glad to see him back. I'm glad that he is, uh, showing back up, and he's healthy and he's good.
Yeah, we're gonna need him.
Exactly.
We're gonna need him.
That's what I was getting. That's what I was getting at, Dave. Emmanuel, we need you.
Mhm.
So because right now we kind of deal with some issues back there in the with the cornerback, especially a safety position. A
Yeah.
lot of injuries going on there. So we'll get more into that. Let's see here. Demetrius Flanagan Fowles. Excuse me,
Yeah.
I'm saying it wrong. He was. They said he was in concussion protocol.
Great.
That he had. I guess he got this concussion from Saturday's workout in Levi last Saturday at the
I didn't
open
hear about
practice.
that.
Yeah, I didn't know about it neither. I just happened to read it. It was like, oh, okay. And I think that was the name of the gentleman that was in the photo.
Yeah, that's it.
Right. We were trying to think of the name, and I had him, but that was that guy.
Yeah.
And I do have the photo, so I will present that. I know your mom will be happy to see that.
Mhm.
But I'll put that on the show. And we got our guy. Here we go. Strong safety, Jakarski Tart. Currently on the PUP list with his toe injury. I guess he has turf toe. He's got the turf toe. And if he has turf toe, that's one of those kind of turf toe is one of them kind of just mysterious kind of wounds, like
Yeah.
I hear don't sound serious, but it's a serious injury, right?
Yeah, it's just always like lingering around on those players once they get it.
Yeah. I guess it's one of those things where you can't push off on your toe, if you got to make, quick moves, quick decisions, what have you. Is hard to get around because who else had that problem that kind of, hurt his career?
Who's that?
You know what I'm talking about?
I'm trying to remember.
A boy, Willis.
Oh, he had turf toe too?
Yeah, he had a few things kind of going on, but I know turf toe was one of the big factors that I know he was dealing with, and I know, he was still playing, I guess, with the injury.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, and a few other injuries, but turf toe was kind of him. I mean, it was making it bad for him. He couldn't really, he was struggling, kind of really bouncing back to his old self because he couldn't really, step on the toe. But turf toe is, now that I get a clear understanding, knowing that's what it is, I don't expect him back so soon, and that's probably why we've been experiencing many safeties coming and going.
Yep.
As you know, we just got the pickup of
Mr.
Dix, right?
Yeah.
But we also have a guy from came from the Ravens, safety Tony Jefferson.
You know, he's on the IR.
He's on IR right now, yeah, because he tweaked
Yeah.
his groin and hamstring.
Okay, I thought. All right.
So he's nursing a groin injury and a hamstring, which isn't good. I hear it's not really too severe, but
okay. Just to keep
obviously him being on the IR he's gonna probably be out maybe a few games. So
yeah.
And that's a good player to not to be able to play for us. He's the kind of guy that he can bring it.
Yeah.
When he's out there. So let's see who else we got here. The Niners did sign. They did pick up and sign defensive lineman Shalik Calhoun. Shalik Calhoun. I don't know much about this gentleman.
I don't either.
He's another defensive lineman. We've been having a pretty steady. I mean, for a defensive lineman, that's a line that's deep already. It's kind of funny that we're still seeing guys come and go. So I don't know. Are there a couple of guys that might be maybe nursing a few injuries that I don't know. I know Contavious Street, he got poked in the eye at one practice the day, but I do believe he'll be okay. He's not going to be kept out.
Mm-hmm.
But Shaquille Calhoun, defensive lineman, and then they also signed cornerback Alexander Myers. Let me see if I wrote down what team he came from. Alexander Miles, cornerback. There we go. Alexander Myers. No, I don't have what team he came from, but those are two signings that they got, and again, and the gentleman we were just talking about, Clinton Dix, he got signed, and so he's going to be filling the safety protocol, for helping out in that department because of the injuries with Tart and Tony Jefferson. So bouncing up here on the old computer here, which I don't need. Okay. So yeah, a lot of things going on, David. A lot of things going on during the week here. Also, let me see. I think they also were looking at or worked out safeties. There was a few other gentlemen, Clayton Gathers and Bradley McDougald and Andrew Sendejo. So I haven't heard much more news on those guys. I just know they did sign Clinton Dix. So I know he made the, at least he got signed. I don't know if he made the final cut, but he did sign, which is good. Mm-hmm. And I guess, he's been around, I guess, a few teams, huh? He's
Green Bay.
Last with Green Bay.
No, Green Bay, and then he went to
went to Green Bay, and I think he played with Chicago. They said he's been around a few other teams.
Oh, yeah, Chicago.
I think he's been with about 5 or 6 different teams. So he's been around. So the guy is a seasoned player. So he's gonna hopefully bring a little relief to the safety spot.
He was on the Cowboys for.
Oh, was he on the Cowboys too? Probably
for a few months.
They said he was with a few teams. I wouldn't rule out the Cowboys being one of them. So yeah, and let's see. They worked out, and they worked out defensive tackle Eddie Vendors, and they actually signed him. And I think that's the gentleman that came from the Las Vegas Raiders.
Oh yeah, Las Vegas. Sorry,
Raiders. The Hater Raiders. Oh, anyway, let me go ahead. It looks like we got a man online ready to blow it up real big the way he do it, the only way he can. Let's see. There he is, Jonathan.
Yeah.
Can you hear us? Okay.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you sound good, man. See, I like those headpieces, man. Y'all be wearing.
I had to fix it. Last week wasn't sounding right, so we had to steal my son's.
Was that maybe that? You know what? We were getting static from something, and I don't know if it was.
It might have
that
been.
headset. Was it? Yeah, because I don't hear any static now, but I noticed it like after one of the shows we did.
Right on.
I thought it was my soundboard that was kind of giving some feedback and everything. But man, we miss you, man. Great to have you back, Coach.
Yeah, no, I missed it last week. I'm glad to be back. Let's talk about it.
Yes. Let's do that, man. I told you. I told Dave. I came on here. I was shaking. Knowing our boys were playing tomorrow. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
I'm excited, man. I'm really excited, and then it looks like me and Nina Glow gonna be heading out there. I'm gonna see the game, and I'll be taking notes, man. I will have my eyes on who.
Mm-hmm.
Number 5.
Number 5.
Number 5. Paylands, boy. I'll be watching you.
Man, that time went by fast. Seems like we just drafted him. So let's get it in. Let's see if this hype is it's all gonna simmer down or blow up tomorrow.
Yep.
Right?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You're gonna come back down to earth. Yeah.
We're gonna get real deep into that, obviously, in just a minute here. But and again, I had just covered. I was covering everybody on a little bit of Niner news from the past week and stuff. And just real quick, Jalen. There was the news about Jalen Hurd, how he wasn't performing, but the coaches kind of got on him, and now all of a sudden he busted out on Wednesday, and he's out there performing now, and even had a good workout on Thursday. He caught a few passes and stuff, so I think he got the message.
Yeah.
And Emmanuel Mosley, he's back off the COVID, so he's been looking really good in practice, and we need our cornerbacks, man. We need our guy, Demetrius Flanagan-Fowles, he had a concussion that he suffered from Saturday's open camp on Saturday.
Oh no.
Jakarski Tart, he's on the PUP list because he's got the turf toe injury. And Tony Jefferson, safety, he tweaked his groin and hamstring, so I think he's been put on the IR, so it looks like he might miss some time. And we had the signings of defensive lineman Shaquille Calhoun, and also cornerback Alexander Myers. And as you know, we also picked up Clinton Dix from Chicago, or Green Bay, Chicago, a few teams that he played with, but they actually signed him already, so he's definitely on board. And the defensive tackle they just signed from the Raiders, Eddie Venduros. They signed him too. So basically, that's what we just covered, because I had to make sure the faithful, myself, and everybody was like, all up to date.
Let them know
if
you didn't already know.
If you don't know,
now you know.
Now you know. All right. Also, real quick, some birthdays are in order. We're missing our guy Justin Santa, but you know what? It's our guy's birthday today, man. So happy birthday, Justin! Happy birthday, man! We miss
cousin.
you.
Happy birthday, Cuzzo! Enjoy it.
Take a shot.
Yes, indeed, and have a great time.
Have a couple shots.
I'm sure that's exactly what he's doing right now.
Yeah, you better be.
Man, he said, no, Doug, I ain't gonna be able to make the show this weekend. So that's all right. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Have a great time, and have a shot for all the guys.
That's
all
right.
Anyway, birthday shout out. Also, I want to say, so like my second niece, or great niece, right? Malia, she's celebrating her birthday. I do believe tomorrow, or I might have that wrong, but I know she's celebrating tomorrow. But still, happy birthday to Malia. Wishing her a happy birthday, and
birthday, Malia.
Anybody else in the family, because there's so many Leos. Let's see here.
What? Jediah, the baby's birthday he turns 2 tomorrow.
Oh, his birthday tomorrow too?
Yeah,
all right. Tomorrow. Happy birthday to little Jediah, man.
Yeah.
Wow, 2 years old already.
2 already.
Man, these kids grow so fast.
I'm telling you.
Man, they're growing quick, man. Oh, that's awesome. All right. So I think that pretty much covers, at least the immediate family birthday that we know of, so happy birthday, everybody. Also, recently, a couple of Niners celebrated birthdays. This one gentleman, on the 10th, our boy, prime time.
Yeah.
Deion Sanders celebrated a birthday. Don't ask me how many years young. I don't know. Deion Sanders celebrated his birthday, and also Colton McKivitz celebrated his birthday on the 9th.
All right.
Yeah, so a couple of 9th birthdays. There might have been another one. Hopefully I didn't miss, but those are two I wrote down that I had. But yeah, so happy birthday to you guys. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. And again, also, and on Wednesday, got a little note here. On Wednesday, the Niners had signed. That was when they signed cornerback Clinton Dix to a 1-year deal, and they also signed linebacker Donald Payne. Donald Payne. That means he's gonna bring the pain. Donald Payne. He signed a 1-year deal. He's from the Jacksonville Jaguars. Get it out, Jacksonville Jaguars. And I think he's actually coming back from like a little injury that he had. I think that kept him out a little bit last year, but I guess he's good to go. He's back and signed with the Niners. So that's as far as all the updates and players that are coming and going. I told Jonathan, I told David, I said, man, it's hard keeping up my roster with all these guys coming and going so much, man. I'm like, oh shoot, I gotta change some names here.
Yeah, Kevin White got released. Was that this week or last week? Yeah,
Kevin White, that's right.
Yeah, I thought he was looking good at that Saturday camp we went to. We were in the building over there, but he looked good to me. I thought so.
That's right. We missed you. That's right. You were at opening day for Dwight Clark at Levi. That's right. Well, I wanted to talk to you about that, and wanted you to tell us a little bit, like what you saw from everybody, and were there certain plays you kind of had your eye on who looked? I mean, which ones kind of grabbed your attention?
Well, Jason Verrett's been playing training camp, but he's been doing really good. Jason Verrett, reading it and seeing it, he's playing fast. He looks like he got a whole new confidence to him. So I'm excited to see him play this year. JV looks right. He looks right. We missed number. The new numbers got him feeling right.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean everything looked good out there. Obviously, I was taking a close eye on Trey Lance. He looked good. Had a couple scrambles. Would have took the sacks, but he was moving. Had one nice deep pass. We missed the one that everyone's seen on online and stuff. We got there kind of late, but everything looked good.
What? You were late?
No. Yeah. I'm busy, man.
Yeah, man, he's a busy dad, man.
Yeah, that was a good throw.
Kids, and entertaining everybody. Probably went out and stepped out, got them some hot dogs or something.
Yeah.
Some fries, a drink. That's supposed to be free for us SBL holders. Anyway, more on that later. But yeah, that's good. Now what was the crowd like? A lot of people showed up. I mean, me and David were kind of fussing over, like, was it about 15,000 or 20,000, or did it make a difference?
I couldn't call it, but it was a lot of people, for a training camp. I didn't realize until we got there that it was inside the stadium. I thought it was going to be on their practice field off to the side back there, but it was in the stadium, and there was a lot of people there. It was a lot of people.
Oh, okay. So rather noisy, cheering everybody on. Did you get
there was cheers.
The Niner Empire.
Yeah, catches and drop balls, making a bunch of noise, things like that. Yeah, for sure.
Oh man, awesome.
It was just nice to be back in the building. And the last time we were in the building was I was talking to Justin. We were sitting together with the kids. Last time we were in the building was NFC Championship against the Packers. That's the last time.
Yeah, that you know what? That's right. And
then we're going to open back up against the Packers home opener in a couple weeks.
That's right.
Yeah, so,
you know what? It's good that you brought that up because I didn't even like look at it like that. I mean, I'm saying that's right. We were last at NFC Championship against Green Bay, and now we're opening up against Green Bay. So that's gonna be it's gonna be a good game, man.
It just felt good to be back in the building. It really did. Yes.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Nice. Right on. Well, that's good to hear, man. A good report of what was going on. Because I did. I got the tickets from you. And I was trying to make my way down there, but
that was so late.
It was a little bit too late. No, it's all right. It wasn't your fault. I mean, I eventually I actually wasn't going to go at first anyway, but then it was like I just happened to have the time. I thought, like, why not? I try to just rush on down there and maybe I catch a little something. But
right, yeah, we didn't.
Oh, go ahead.
We didn't realize till almost half an hour before the camp started that we weren't going to use those other 2 tickets. And I was like, they're just going to go to waste. Let me just send out to you and see if you want to take them, even catch an hour. You know what I mean? But it was late.
That's all right. Well, as long as you guys had a good time, the kids enjoyed it, that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I'm going to be there for the almost real game. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah, they're going to be going at with somebody. You know what I'm saying? The Super Bowl team that we lost against. You know what I'm saying? So I think this is going to be rather interesting. Even though it's preseason and there's not a lot to it, but I can't help but think there might be a little bit of personal, revenge there. Like you might want to stick with some of these guys. I don't know, but excuse me. So I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it, and I can't wait, because I know. It was funny how everybody's been saying, like, man, this is, preseason's not usually taken like, really all that serious, it's just preseason and, we know it's just rookies trying out, but no, this ain't no ordinary preseason game. This is a Trey Lance special preseason game. And because of Trey Lance, everybody's like, oh man, they're just like excited to get down there, they can't wait because it's like, oh, we're gonna see Trey Lance finally and see what this boy, what he can do, so there's a little more excitement, a little more excitement than usual about this preseason game, which is really nice,
Absolutely.
So I'm excited, about going to that. Man,
you can play pretty much whole first half. You said.
Yeah, that's the plans. I think, let me see right there, wrote somewhere in my notes, but they did say that Jimmy's, I guess the plan is Jimmy's supposed to come out and play the first series with the, with the starters, and according to Kyle, he's going to, one series, then, obviously he's going to pull Jimmy and the rest of the starters, and then that's when our boy Trey comes in with the second line or string, and come out there doing his thing. So it's gonna be exciting. As you guys, I'm sure, have heard, is that Sherfield, wide receiver, Trent Sherfield.
Sherfield,
According to our boy Grant Cohen, he's got like the most out of all the receivers. Supposedly, he's got the most catches. Yeah. From Jimmy and Trey Lance. So I'm really excited to see this kid, man, because this kid actually, when he was at Arizona, he was balling out, pretty good. He didn't get thrown his way a lot, but he was making some, guy could get up, man. He could leap, make some great plays, and even in practice, he's making like one-handed catches, and everything. And I mean, everybody's got buzzing about this guy, so. Do you think he's cleared number 3 wide receiver that might, fill that hole since we lost Kendrick Bourne?
I thought it was going to be Sanu. Well, they were talking about Sanu in the beginning, but now, this guy's got all the headlines. But
you know what? I think Sanu has I think he'll fill probably the number 4 spot. So it'll be like Trent Sherfield and Sanu as like the second, string or whatever, they'll come in behind Ayuk and Debo. Not to say now we know how crafty Kyle Shanahan is. I mean, he'll be putting in the mix. Who knows? You might see Ayuk with Sanu and Sherfield with Debo, or you might see all 3 or maybe all 4 of them. You know what I'm saying? We just got to go deep on these guys.
Right.
Shotgun. We need to go shotgun. Check it.
Yeah, no, you're right too. Right now, Sherfield's buzzing. He's been buzzing the last couple, I'd say 2 weeks. But Sanu started the camp out, right? He was the one making all the noise that you were reading anyway. And so that should be a good little, I guess, battle to see who shines out to win that 3rd spot, because somebody's got to fill that Bourne spot that got left. But we need both of them to play well, really, right? you're gonna need 4 of them at least. So that'd be interesting to watch. Keep an eye on both of them.
Yeah, Muhammad said, he's like you said, he's having an awesome camp. Kyle's really liking what he's seeing in him. Whereas last year, when he was with the team, he had an injury and stuff, but he wasn't the Sanu that we all were used to Sanu and that. No, that we were used to seeing. And they say he's really made adjustments in his life, and really worked out, made the effort, putting in the hard work, and coming into camp just looking good. And like you just said, he was kind of like the talk of the beginning of the camp, man. He was like, boy was doing it, he made some great catches and everything. So, Sanu was definitely the buzz, but, let's talk about a guy. I want to get you guys' take on this is wide receiver Jalen Hurd. Now, as you've been on top of the news, they just, they were on him earlier this week because he didn't play on Tuesday, but they basically, in a nutshell, were saying that, time is running out for this guy, and that, let me see who, I'm trying to see who the, let me see. Man, where's it at? I wrote it down here somewhere, but one of the coaches was, Wes Walker. There you go. Position coach.
Walker?
Wes Walker. He had to say at the end of the day, you have to practice, you have to get reps, and if you don't do that, it's really hard for us to play you. And when he said what he had to say, and then Kyle also, kind of in so many words said the same thing and was like, hey, we need to see this guy out here. So on Wednesday, he magically reappears, and whatever was bothering him on Tuesday wasn't bothering him on Wednesday or Thursday, and it seemed like okay, he's stepping up now. He's he's going out there, he's getting it. You know what I mean? So I was happy to hear that because he was the one player I was kind of keeping an eye on, hoping to see bounce back and come back 110% and hopefully wow us again, you know what I mean? But it just seemed like you weren't hearing no news about him. You didn't even know if he was playing. I haven't heard like him catching or receiving any passes from anybody. So I was kind of like, man, what's going on with Hurd? So let me ask you guys this question: does Hurd make this team at the end of the day? Do you think it's too late, or does he make it? Or does he not make the team?
I'll tell you what, I've been waiting so long for it. He better make the team. I need to see this kid play, right? We've been hyping him up and holding our breath for 2 years now. Just, because everything we've seen him do in college, the big body, athletic, used to be a running back, all that, physical style to him. Right. And then he comes out in that Cowboy game, puts up 2 of them. You're like, okay, this is going to be a good thing, right? And then, shoot, that was before we had Brandon Ayuk even, right? Yep. So he was gonna come in and shine, gets hurt, takes the season off, gets hurt again. So, I don't know if Kyle Shanahan's at the point, like, man, put up or shut up time. You know what I mean? Like the hype on you is starting to wear on everybody. You're going to show up and separate yourself, you know what I mean, from these people we're just bringing in, like you said, and or not, because they're crowding the room with some good players. I mean, you got Jennings, right? He's making catches out there. I've seen him making catches. There's the new wide receiver I think we got from I think it was UAB, Austin Watkins Jr. He's wearing 7. He's making plays out there. And then you got Sherfield, and you got Sanu. So they're flooding that room with talent and letting it be competition because the number 1 and number 2 are solid. So 3 and 4, there's going to be a battle for. So either you're going to take a day off and rest, or you're going to show up and fight and take this job. And I'm pretty sure that's what the coaches are doing. They're talking indirectly to him, like, you guys are grown men. You're taking days off. I can't see you make a catch. I can't see you shine. So somebody's gonna have to take that, right, and earn it and practice. So you can't just go through the motions. It's a battle for a job. And just Kevin White just got released. He doesn't have now he's unemployed. So they're gonna earn that and make this roster spot because I'm sure Kyle Shanahan has very high expectations for the season. So they got to rise to expectation or take a seat. So.
Good point. What about you, Davey? Does Hurd make it in your book, man? Does he make the roster, man?
After that speech,
my bad.
No, I thought he was, but then after I forgot about Jennings, forgot about number 7. All these other players, these rookies coming up. I hope he would make the team, but you never know. It's the business. They want to win, and he can't practice. He can't show them nothing. He might be gone, which sucks. But that's what happens. Hopefully, he's on the team. We'll see.
Yeah, good takes, guys. Good takes. You know what, Jalen Hurd. Like I said, I was really hoping. Like I said, things seemed like they were just going downhill really fast. And I just kind of thought, maybe this is, I was just ready to just like, I think this guy's just going to be done. I just don't know if he's going to make it. And I think it's just a little bit too late as far as trying to make impression now. And I don't know if it's me, and maybe you guys might have seen this, but it just seems to me that he just doesn't, some of the clips I've seen of him at practice, and just out there playing, he just doesn't have like that, that swagger like he had, like, the first two seasons, because he seemed like he kind of had more of a chip on his shoulder, a little more like, like I'm the man, you know what I'm saying? And now like you said, after the 2 years of the injuries that he's had to deal with, it's knocked him so kind of far back that maybe mentally, even to himself, he's probably thinking like, man, I don't even know if I can do this now. You know what I mean? Like, because he just, again, he's obviously not 100% right now. I mean, he's not even going to play Saturday. So what's that tell you? You know what I mean? Yeah. So this makes you think like, I don't even know if he's, if he's ready. You know what I mean? I don't see it happening. I don't see him making this.
Did they say he's not going to play tomorrow?
Yeah.
He's off Saturday. Oh, wow. He's not going to play.
Well, I'll say this before we move on. I've been on the Jalen Hurd hype train. I'm still on it. I still think, 6'4", 230 used to be a running back. I want that on my team, right? Like, put your shoulder down on somebody, because we don't. I mean, besides Jennings, we don't have that tall receiver. You know what I mean? So I really hope he does make the team. I really hope he shines and wakes up. And I hope he's the 3. In all honesty, but end of the day, we'll see what happens. But I've been waiting to see this dude play. So I hope he makes the team.
And you're right. And I think that's probably why Kyle Shanahan has been so patient with him, because like you said, he's not just a wide receiver, but he's sort of like you use him as a running back if you needed to, and you like could use him as even a tight end, right?
Yeah.
So you kind of got like a, Swiss Army knife out of this guy. You know what I mean? If he was, like I said, if the mentality was all there, I mean, it still might, like you said, you don't know for sure, but I still just think it's, I mean, I don't know, between now and the next 3 weeks as they play, well, he's not playing tomorrow, but hopefully comes back to play when they play San Diego.
Yeah.
And also when they play the Raiders.
Yeah.
I mean, he has to show up in one of them two. I mean, hopefully the next two, if he's going to make any kind of statement and let anybody know, like, hey, see, I'm not done yet. I can still hang with y'all. I'm going to be all right. I'm going to get through this. So, yeah, he's got to prove it. He's got to prove it to us, and the roster is just right now for the 49ers wide receiver. I mean, first of all, you think they're going to keep what, about maybe 6 wide receivers at that?
Sounds about right.
So you got Brandon Ayuk, Deebo Samuel. Then after that, it looks like to me it's going to be probably Trent Sherfield, and then Mohamed Sanu, and then after that, that's when it gets kind of like,
that's it.
I mean, like, then it's a fight between we got Richie James, Jawan Jennings. I think Jawan gets in there somehow. Richie James, I don't know. Since they've been practicing, Brandon Ayuk returning balls, you know what I mean? What's that say about Richie James, right?
Yeah.
You got 15 listed wide receivers right now.
15?
15? I got 13.
Wow.
And they got Travis Benjamin.
Yeah, Benjamin.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
River Craycraft.
Craycraft.
Beanie Fowler. Andy Jones. The rookie Austin Watkins. And the Simba Webster. He came from the Rams.
Hold on. -1.
You're probably looking at Kevin White still, maybe.
Yeah, I am. Is Jordan? Well, they have Jordan Matthews listed as a wide receiver, but
he's a tight end now.
Yeah, so we'll take him off too.
Oh yeah. There you go. There's another guy that can play a couple of positions, perhaps give you, you can make him tight end. But he cannot. I mean, he comes from a wide receiver position, right?
Mm-hmm.
Am I talking about the right person, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. From Philadelphia.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I haven't. Did you see him in practice by any chance when you were there at Levi, Jonathan?
I don't recall. No, I don't remember seeing him.
Okay. But yeah, wide receivers look deep, man. Like after the six, I don't know who else squeezes in on there. What about? Did you see at practice? At the practice, did you see? Let's see, Travis Benjamin, number 17. Did he get out there?
I think he was out there. I don't think I've seen him make any catches during the little because they scrimmaged, right? They did a little light 11 on 11. Sheriff was out there. Jennings was. Brandon Ayuk, man, is head and shoulders. That dude. He looks crazy. He looks ready to go.
Yeah, you know what? So much I want to kind of like just blow my top with this guy, with excitement. But I'm kind of like let me just keep it together right now.
Right.
I mean, obviously we know what he brought last year. He did a great, awesome job. I mean, this kid super freakishly athletic, and he's catching everything, man. So it's gonna be exciting to see him back in action. Brandon Ayuk, yes.
So this is gonna be an important preseason for a lot of positions, a lot of players, wide receiver room for sure. People have to start separating themselves, and we'll see it.
Now let's talk about a little bit about the running back situation, because you know what, I so much been going on like with the wide receivers and the injuries we've been taking on the safeties, and I heard some talk, but not a whole lot of talk about running backs,
Yeah.
But we know now. So who do you think is going to start for the Niners running back?
Mostert.
Would it be Raheem Mostert, you think, or will it be perhaps Trey Sermon?
No, Mostert starting.
Yeah, I think it's Mostert starting.
Mostert's going to be the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. But I think Trey Sermon can be the guy that's, he's going to be that, that downhill muscle kind of guy that's just going to, bang. Yep. You know what I mean? Yep. I think, with his youth, and man, watching the highlight tapes of this guy play, I mean, I can't help but when I look at him, he reminds me a lot of like, young Frank Gore. You know what I mean? He's kind of got that little bit of Frank Gore style when he runs, so I kind of like, wow, this kid looked really good. So that is one guy I will have my eye on, along with I've been hearing good reports about Elijah Mitchell. He's also that's the second rookie running back that they drafted.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have my eyes on those guys, especially as far as the running game and stuff. They're saying Michael Hasty right now, he might be really fighting for a spot because the news is from Jennifer Lee Chan from Bay Area Sports. She said might be fighting now that San Francisco has drafted 2 running backs. In practice, it's repeated that he has it's reported that he has 4 fumbles, and he is a target. He has a target on his back because the defenders know that they can pry the ball loose from him. So he's been having a little trouble holding on to the ball. Quick little guy.
Yeah.
But I think that also showed when he played last year when he before he got hurt, like in the was it the Green Bay game they played? We play Green Bay, it seems like every year. But yeah, he went out there and coughed up the ball a few times, and I kind of just thought, wow, he kind of dazzled me a little bit, because he had the moves, small little fella, real quick, real fast on the feet, man. But it seemed like he had a whole hard time holding on to that ball and making it count. It seems like it's still an issue. So that's gonna be interesting to watch.
He did stand out. He had some good plays that camp that I went on Saturday. Hastings had some good plays, and Sermon, he did. He was standing out, and Trey Sermon had I think they had a fumbled exchange. I believe he had one, and then I think he ended the last day of practice. I think it was it him? Somebody dropped a pass that turned an interception last play of the game. I can't remember which one.
Might have been Hasty.
Go back and look at it.
They say he's been having a hard time holding on to the ball. Anyway, it might be Hasty.
I thought it was Elijah Mitchell or Trey Sermon. I can't remember now. I'm thinking about it.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, that's gonna be interesting to keep an eye on. Let's see here. I heard that now the position that I will be watching, paying attention to, which always seems to be a very important position for us every year, is the cornerbacks secondary.
Yep.
Now they got the rookies, Ambry Thomas and DeMondre Lenore. Well, let's just say that in camp, they obviously they've been having their struggles with Debo and Ayuk, and defending these guys, So, but they're rookies, and of course, they're learning and everything. So, gonna be having my eye on them guys too, and just seeing, how they hold up. Now that they're playing another team, in Kansas City, and you got the utmost fastest guy in the world, Tyreek Hill, running around. I don't even know how much he'll even play, but it'll still be great to see these guys go up against another team, other players, other wide receivers, and see how well they defend against them.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, I think from what I heard, let me see something here.
Yep. DBs are going to be probably the biggest issue on defense again.
Who's that?
DBs for sure.
Oh yeah. DB is always it's always a tough position, man. It's there's one guy though to keep an eye on that I've been hearing some talk about, which his name is this guy they just picked up. I forgot what team he came from, but his linebacker Jonas Griffith. They said he's been looking really solid in camp, and man, this guy's been like laying the wood on fools. He actually put from what I heard at one of the practices, he put I think the last practice, I think on Thursday, supposedly he put a big hit on Kittle.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and so the report is like this brother's like old school, man. He's this guy's bringing it, man. He's bringing it tough. So so he's been getting a little buzz, a little talk, so I'll be keeping an eye on him.
Is he a rookie?
Is that the rookie at Ohio State?
No, it says he's from Indiana
No, he
State.
came from let me see if I wrote it down.
I don't see any
Hilliard's the rookie out of Ohio State. Hilliard, something like that.
Let's see if I wrote it down. Let me see. Jonas Griffith. I got him here. His brother 6'4", 250 pounds. Damn.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, David. Maybe you'll look it up, but he did come from another team. I know that. I want to say Jonas Griffith. I was reading about him too. I can't remember, but I don't have the Jonas Griffith.
Well, he has like no stats at all.
Oh no. Yeah, I think he was like with a couple of teams, but I think he has like some injury problems. That's why he doesn't have much numbers, to back him up statistically wise. But hey, he's bringing it now. I mean, so far, that's why I said, that's going to be one guy I plan on, keeping my eye on it when I see him out there. He's number. Oh, do I even have his number? Griffin, Jonas Griffin, number 53. So you got, he's number 53. So
all right, let's go, Griffith.
Might want to keep him locked in, see how he does. You know what I'm saying? So with the game around the corner, now going back to our guy Trey Lance, first round draft pick, number 3. Finally got to see this man in action. See if he delivers all the buzz that everybody's saying, Oh man. I'm excited. I'm excited to see this guy, man. I mean, there's just so much crazy talk though just going on with Trey, and man, I mean, everyone believes like this guy just might have the starting job by after the bye week, man, after week 6. And obviously, I mean, hard to say if he's capable of it or not yet because nobody's seen him play against another team. But I mean, we're going to see a good dose of it tomorrow. He's going to play most of the first half, according to Kyle. After Jimmy gets his little series in there. So I don't know, it just kind of trips me out a little bit how Jimmy's my guy. I mean, he's just our starter. And but so many people are ready to oh, we can let him go now. We can let him go. Maybe save some money in the cap space. And let Trey take over. I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think about that?
Go ahead,
David, John. What do y'all? I'll say David. Go first, David.
We talking about Trey? I'm reading these comments over here to make me laugh.
Go ahead. Read the comments. I'll talk. I was just gonna let you go before I had another speech or something.
No, go ahead. I'll just go off your speech.
All right, here we go. So no, I think it there's the writers are gonna write and media is gonna talk and hype everything up. He made I don't know how many times I read he made a 30-yard bomb. 30-yard bomb? I don't know if 30 yards is considered a bomb, but you know what I mean? So everything gets amplified, right? Everything in camp. So I think tomorrow tomorrow it'll start, but it'll start to either lay itself down like, okay, he looks good, but he still needs work. Hasn't played a lot of football, or he's going to light it up and this thing's just going to explode and Jimmy's going to, put his house up for sale. Right. So I think one of the two is going to happen. Either you're going to see him and he's going to look, he's going to make a couple mistakes as he should. He's a rookie. He's only played one football game last season. Mm-hmm. He should struggle. He's a rookie. He needs to work that stuff out. It's kind of how you learn. So I don't expect him to go, 10 for 10, 3 touchdowns, that whole bit like that. So either, even he struggles a little bit, everyone's going to come back to earth a little bit. And if he does great, it's going to take off. But I think it's, you're going to start to people are going to start to see it for themselves instead of reading it on every other post on Twitter and have people think for them. They'll be able to watch it like, oh no, man, that really didn't look that good, or this dude's incredible. So I'm excited too to see it. So I'm definitely gonna record it and watch it back a couple times just to take a good look at it. But I expect honestly, personally, I expect him to look like a rookie, right? I expect him to. That's and I hope I'm surprised, but it's camp. They can't go full speed. He's got no pass rush. He can't take a sack in camp. He can't take a sack. Guy sacks him in camp, he's gonna be fired, right? You can't touch him. You got to let him throw the ball. Even when he does scramble, you're two-hand touching him, so you don't know if he's really facing that pressure. What is he really going to do? Is he going to slide, turn around, spin in a circle, or take off and juke, or put the shoulder down? You're not going to know until it really happens in a game type situation. What's going to happen tomorrow? So, everything sounds good when you want to talk about the good, but we're all going to see next couple, tomorrow starting what he actually looks like in a game situation against a coverage he doesn't know that's coming.
Mm-hmm. How about you, David? Care to add on to that or any more? Anything? What are you looking for, Trey Lance, man?
Well, we want him to succeed in the system, but we got Jimmy still. Jimmy's gonna play first week, starting week.
Yeah.
But you never know what happens in preseason. Just like John said, he might blow up, he might not, but he's still gonna be there. Hopefully Jimmy doesn't get hurt again, but we got plenty of quarterbacks, in the depth chart, but we don't want to go to that. Yeah. We don't want another season of third stringer, fourth stringers coming in trying to win these ball games. But we'll see what happens.
You're right about that.
Right. You're right. He better blow up after all the blow up talk we've been hearing about him for the last 2 weeks in practice. I'm expecting this kid to man. Let me ask you guys this question, just off the top of your head. How many touchdowns do you think Trey Lance will get tomorrow?
One.
I would say one too.
One. Maybe one.
I'm going to say 3. I think Trey gonna bring. I think he's gonna give us 3 touchdowns tomorrow. Because you know what? If all the hype is real about him, then hey, he ought to wow me tomorrow. Shoot, I better come out of Levi looking like, I was right.
What's gonna happen? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, man, I'm gonna be
Man, I
like,
hope you're right, but yeah.
woo, I'm gonna be skipping like Dorothy on the yellow brick road, man. I'm telling you, I'm so happy.
Oh man, I'm just a realist. I can't. We'll see it. We'll see it.
Play one half. He's playing one half. So
yeah, but
if he throws 3 touchdowns in one half, start him.
I tell you what, we're gonna have a lot of content next week after this game to talk about, right? How like they do it on the radio shows, right? Save that clip. Somebody bring that clip back next week. I think it's gonna go great, right? Wait, what happens if he throws 3 interceptions? What happens if he throws 3 interceptions, goes 3 for 12, right? And then we're gonna come back and it's gonna be like, it's gonna be a whole right. So it's got an important day tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean that's that. I mean that's I shouldn't have them expectations, but I am because I'm like, man, y'all hype the hell out of this dude. I better come out there like my head lit on fire.
I hear you.
After seeing this guy perform, man, I'm telling you, I'm just gonna be. I'm gonna be. Oh man, and that's when I'll know for sure if they were right about like, yeah, we don't need Jimmy. Maybe after the 6th week or so, we can let his brother go, get our money, get some of our money back, and maybe get one of our first rounders back next year or something. I don't know, make that trade or something. So that's gonna be exciting, So, oh man, so So with that being said, excited. Can't wait to see Lance play. I'm gonna be watching everything, but really going to be watching Trey. I'm going to be watching the running back, see how they do. Obviously, the offensive line, because past few seasons, we've been kind of, been a little rough on our guys because we had injuries, and stuff. Sure. So, I want to see how, especially the first starters. I mean, I think we got a good, solid group right now, and I think they should execute rather perfect, or pretty close to perfect. The second group of guys, we'll see how it works out. How they can protect against the rush and block these guys and stuff. So I have my eye on that, and I'm not too concerned about the defensive line because I just think we're so deep, man. It's going to be scary. I mean, just looking at what's on paper right now, NFL should be on notice about the defense for the Niners coming, man. It's going to be crazy. And the linebacker unit, I know there's been a little switcheroos around. I mean, some guys kind of gone and some injured, but right now, I mean, looking pretty solid. Excuse me, with what we have, So obviously, be keeping an eye on that. Another interesting thing is a guy. Let me see. I can't remember the name off the top of my head. Let me see if I
want to see that safety. Hafalanga. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but
yeah. Oh, I was practicing that. Talanoa Huwanga. That's how they say his last name. Huwanga. Like WHO who, and then WANG Wanga. Huwanga. Talanoa Huwanga.
I'd tell you what, he gonna make a couple plays this weekend, and we're gonna figure it out. Let the commentator speak. Pronounce it for us. Halafanga. That dude, man, I don't know. Shit, he looks good to me.
I was just gonna call him TH for short. You know what I'm saying? Because when I have trouble, getting these players' names, like difficult names, I'm like, man, I just go with the first letter of each name. TH. How's TH doing?
We'll call him like the quarterbacks call him, man. Attaboy 2-9. Good job, 2-9.
Yeah, call him his number.
Come on, 2-9.
Exactly.
Make that play.
Hey, kid's been putting in the work, man. He's definitely another guy to keep an eye on the stuff. We got Tavon Wilson.
Man, he's been buzzing too.
A lot. But this was the guy, Marcel Harris. That's my guy. I like Marcel. I always like Marcel Harris.
I have too. Yeah, I like Marcel.
Check it out. They're gonna turn this. He's obviously safety, but man, D'Amico Ryan's talking about making him a linebacker. That's gonna be sick. And I think he's the kind of guy that plays good on the, when he's up close on the ball, and with his speed, his kid's got amazing speed. And, I think he can. Man, I think he can really stir things up, man, using this guy as a linebacker,
Yeah. He can tackle, man. He can tackle. He's
this
put his nose on the ball. He's gonna put his nose on the ball. That's why they're trying to find a role for him, right? You know what I mean? Get him close to the ball. He'll put his nose on that rock, right? Yeah.
That's why I think the linebacker position might surprisingly suit him pretty good. You know what I mean? Because like I say, he's fast. He's got a nose for the ball, and he makes great tackles. You know what I mean? And man, that's going to be. I'm going to have my eye on that guy. When the game for tomorrow, and like you, I will record it again because when you're at the game, just a lot of distraction because you get caught up in excitement, everything going on and stuff. And probably might miss something here and there, but. Of course, I'll be watching it, over a couple of times over the weekend if I can, and so that when we come back on, we'll have a lot to talk about, a lot to dissect.
Yeah, even when we go to games, I'll do that. I'll record it and come home and watch it like on Tuesday or something, and just rewatch it, make sure I saw what I saw. Because sometimes our eyes are a little blurry at the game. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Oh, sometimes you just yell. Oh, you yelling so much, man. You get all pumped up, boy. You got the whole section cheering.
You know it. That's why we call it home field advantage. Let's go.
Yeah. So, man. So I would have my eye on a lot of these guys. Like I said, secondary for, offensive line, not worried too much about the front seven on the defense. Wide receivers, of course, who's going to go out there and perform. And, Trey, man. Trey, like I said, man, just wow me, Trey. That's all I ask is for you to wow me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, we done come up on an hour real quick, but real quick before we go, I want to thank some of the faithful that tune in and watch, man. I really appreciate you guys taking the time. It's Friday night. Everybody's out Friday night with their friends. You know what I'm saying? Having a good time, but they tune in to watch the 49ers Street Squad talk a little bit about our Niners, and I'm really proud and happy for that. So. You guys just keep the love coming, man. We love you, and like I say. I look forward to just, having more shows and getting more, comments and stuff. Speaking of comments, we got a guy.
Don't look at the comments.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Do you guys see the comments?
I was reading them right now too. Like, yeah, all right.
Yeah, those are all my friends that love me so much.
Yeah,
all my friends that love me so much.
Read the one at 7:54 p.m. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like Method Man, my man Method Man. What's up, Method Man? Checking in. That's your buddy, right, David?
Yeah. One of those.
What's up, Method Man? Checking in. And then there's let's see, we got
don't
Jennifer Grimes. She can't hear you. I guess she's talking about you, David.
Yeah, of course she did.
Oh, okay. All right. And we got E. Garcia on there. He says, let's go, Trey. He thinks see, he's with me.
Yep.
3 touchdowns. All right.
Yeah. 3 touchdowns. That's what I'm talking about.
Let's play long. He got your question down there. He said, what's the prediction tomorrow? Spread.
Spread's 2.5.
Talk about it. Is it 2.5?
Really?
2.5.
Where's it? Wait a minute. Where's it? Oh, yeah.
The last comment.
What's the prediction tomorrow? The spread. Man, you know what?
Spread's 2.5.
They actually do put the spread out, huh? For like preseason games. I didn't even look at that.
Money makes the world go round. Somebody's gonna put money on it.
Can you look that up, David? See what the spread is real quick.
It's 2.5.
It's 2.5.
It's 2.5.
Yeah.
Okay. Matter of fact, that's another thing we could do real quick. What do you think? Final score? I mean, I know it's preseason. I get it. It's just fun, but just to throw something out there. What do you think? What do you think the score might be?
Go ahead, Uncle Doug. I know you got at least 21, right? If you got 3 touchdowns, it's going to be at least 21.
I was going to say about 28 to 24.
I was around the 28.
Niners.
28 something.
28-24 Niners. I think Trey Lance is gonna light on fire because he can. So 28-24. That's my prediction. So make sure, David, write that down.
I got it.
My pen. I don't have my pen with me. I got my pad, but I got my pen. I'll only let you stay in charge of that. See who comes closer. 28-24.
Let's do that.
28-24. Jonathan, what you got? What you got?
David, you called one already?
I was thinking around 28 too for the Niners. At least it's gonna be
28 to what?
Well,
now listen, they're playing Kansas City now. This is the Super Bowl. Well, actually, they lost Super Bowl. Actually,
Yeah, they lost.
They did win the Super Bowl against us, unfortunately. What do you think? What score?
Let me call. I'll take 23. I'll take 23-20. Niners.
23-20 49ers from the man, Jonathan.
Let's go with that. Let's see where we're at.
I'll take 28-21.
I don't know if I'm underballing us right now, but first group goes once.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then we're gonna let Trey go and learn on the fly. And then after that, it's just people trying to work hard, right? So I don't, we'll see.
Right. Okay.
Empty Glow got 24-21 Niners.
Oh, write it down. I'm gonna hold it to it.
Cuzzo, send the text in. You got 30 minutes to send the text, and we'll put you in on the parlay.
Yeah.
Everybody's got $200.
Get them scores, man. Let's see who comes close, man. Why not? We can play for a little bit of fun of it. You know what I mean?
Somebody win $5 on the next show.
All right, tell me this: how many turnovers do you think Trey Lance might have? Interceptions?
I'm gonna say 0.
Hopefully none.
I'm gonna say 0.
Hey, you know what? That's not far fetched. The dude went a whole season with no interceptions, right? In 20, what it was, I don't know, 18 or something like that.
Yeah,
exactly.
No interceptions, 0. That's crazy. How many passes did he throw? 4. Right. And he had like 29, something like that, touchdowns too in that season. So, I mean, that's. Let's go. Let's be a realist on it. I'm gonna say 1-1. 1 touchdown, 1 interception.
1 touchdown, 1 interception, huh?
And 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Let's go with that.
All right. Nana Glow said, she says, no interceptions.
No interceptions.
I'm riding with my girl. No
interceptions.
No interceptions, 0. Because like you said, based on his past performances, he's been pretty flawless. Yeah. So I say no interceptions.
I could definitely see that, but let's go on a limb.
All right, let's see. E. Garcia says 1. He's going to throw 1 interception.
1 interception. And I wouldn't even be mad about it.
Did you say anything, or did you put your input in, man?
I was thinking 1 also.
1?
Just to be safe.
Okay.
Or no, I said 0.
Make up your mind.
What?
I don't know.
Come on, David. Come on. All right. So, all right. All right. Let me ask you this question real quick. I'm just having fun with this. I don't know why, but
let's do it. Let's talk about it.
Who do you think Trey Lance throws his first touchdown or completes his first touchdown to?
First touchdown.
It's like the parlay card in the Super Bowl.
I know.
You know how. Right?
Let's say, I doubt it'll be to the 1, so I'd say Sherfield or Jennings. I'll take Sherfield.
Okay, Dave, write that down. You write that down. I want to compare notes after this is over, see who's on point here. You know what I'm saying? Just,
I'm gonna go on a limb.
You're gonna go on a limb with who?
Yeah.
Let's see it.
Ross the Boss Dwelly.
Oh.
Ooh.
Dwelly.
The Boss Dwelly. Nice one. Okay. I say the first person that catches a touchdown from Mr. Trey Lance tomorrow. Brandon Ayuk.
Is he even going to be playing with him?
Ayuka. Huh?
Is he even going to be playing with Trey?
I think he should get a chance, yeah. I mean, I hope so. Because if not, I'll be wrong.
I'll be wrong. I think the very first.
I won't get it right.
He probably will.
Play should be a play action right. You know what I mean? A little fake dive or something. Pull up and just throw that thing 60. Just put it up. Yeah. Regardless of what happens, just throw it. Everybody wants to see it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Come out with a bang,
let's see
right?
the gun. Let's see the gun show, man. Let's see him complete that pass. Woo!
Yeah, let Ayuk put his head down, put a little shake on somebody, throw it up there. Let him go get
exactly. That's what I'm talking about. A scramble, right? The scramble out there, running. Whew,
a little sluggo route, take off, put it up.
Brandon Ayuk got the moves, man. That brother, man, he shake anybody out their shoes. That brother move it.
I don't think we've even seen him arrive yet.
Yeah, exactly. Liz says, Liz wants some of the action too. She says the score will be 17-14.
Okay.
I got it down.
Kind of a good little defensive battle tomorrow. 17-14, Liz says. All right. Prediction. All right. And Gloria says she got 20-21. All right.
Take a picture of that.
You writing this down, David?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Write it neat. All right.
Yeah, and don't lose the notes. Make sure you post it somewhere, like your mom.
Take a picture.
Put them up on the TV or something somewhere where you know they will be.
Here comes mom with the post-it note.
Yeah, she's gonna come with them right now. She say, David,
she's gonna print it out and color code it.
I know. Okay, blue will be Doug. You will be orange. Jonathan will be red.
I want to be red. Yeah.
All right. Okay, exciting stuff. All right. Well, we kind of went over our limit here, but that's all right because we're having fun, and anytime we're having fun, it's always fun to keep it going. You know what I'm saying? But so tomorrow, 5:30, the San Francisco 49ers play the Kansas City Chiefs. I hope, can't wait to see, just to be out there with the 49er faithful, man. It's going to be exciting. I look forward to seeing it. If you see me out there, recognize my big old butt, say hi. I'll be sitting way up there by the Bud Light sign, I think. Is it Pepsi, Bud Light? Bud Light, I think. Wait, what? No.
You're Bud Light, I think.
I think it's Bud Light sign, yeah. I'm up there like section 400 something.
Yeah, we buy the Pepsi.
I got a good bird's eye view of everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool. But I'm excited. Look forward to seeing the game and everything. So can't wait, man. I don't even know if I can go to sleep tonight. It's like Christmas. I'm so excited to open up my gift, my Trey Lance gift. Okay. Before I go, again, appreciate Nine Faithful for tuning in and watching. I appreciate you guys watching and supporting us, and still getting off the ground, but it's going to be fun. And each passing show, it's going to be more and more fun, and a lot of fun things happen. So make sure you tell your friends about us and everybody, and tell them about the channel. And make sure you guys tune in. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe. Hit the notification bell, and before we go, let's see here. We post it up there because I always seem to get to do this. But yeah, you can follow us on Instagram, 49ers_street_squad. Follow us on there. Always posting off some fun stuff. As a matter of fact, when I'm out at the game, I have what's going to be called the 49ers Street Squad fan cam. So people kind of get a little bit of the experience of Levi Stadium, on my phone and stuff. So I'll have that going. And hit the like button, subscribe, and let's see here. Also, if you want to follow me, we got our show up on Twitch TV too. I don't know, the difference, but it's pretty much the same, but you can always follow us on twitch.tv/Chili49er. And I'm also on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter at Chili49er. So I'm always looking to make a new friend, a new 49er friend. Always post some stuff on there too. So guys, it's been another great show. And let me take this down real quick. I'm on my way. It's been a great show, guys. And again, let's do it up. I guess we'll hopefully get to. Oh shoot, are you available on Monday, Jonathan?
I got football practice Monday. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I was thinking like Sunday night, but I don't think I'm going to be available Sunday night. But I don't know. We'll figure out something. What about Sundays? How are your Sundays? Are they open on Sundays?
Sunday should work.
Okay. Maybe I don't know. We'll figure out something. But I'll get with you guys on that. But Again, thank you, Faithful, for checking in. We look forward to seeing you again soon, and enjoy the game tomorrow. Everybody take notes. It's all comparing notes and numbers, everything. You know what I'm saying?
Send me that picture. I need those numbers so I can keep an eye on it. You know what I mean? It's like watching my money.
Awesome. Yes, indeed. All right, my guys, we out. Stay 49ers strong.
All right.
See you next show, right?
See you later.
Guys, have a good one.
Friday night. Let's get it.
All righty. All right, guys, take care.
Sweet.